Okay, this will be a boring one, and it's going to be therefore a challenge to make it look good. We'll see how we go with it. We may not get a good demo out of this particular one. This is a tricky one. When you're trying to make something boring, really boring, look great. And there's a lot of parts of this image I don't want, like advertising bits. And we're just going to see if we can make the best of this rather boring piece. So I'm wondering, going to make it a negative positive. I'm wondering what background colour we're going to make with this one. I think we're just going with traditional red. See how we go with this. See if we can make it look good. Even though it's a boring piece, but it feels quite triumphant when you take something rather boring or seemingly unworkable and you make something of it. That's a really good chuffed sort of a feeling you get. So, and sometimes the easy ones aren't as rewarding as the boring ones when you make a good job out of it. So this is it. Zamel's Mother's Day. Every day is a diamond. Happy Mother's Day. Mother's Day. I do love my mummy, but I don't have time or money to have a Mother's Day. I've got so many things happening in my life that I have to, and I need to help my mum. My mum's having a crisis. She's not a happy person. She's really miserable. She's really depressed. She could, for all I know, don't quote me because I'm not a psychiatrist or a doctor, but she might have clinical depression. She might suffer from depression and not know about it, and I may not, and I don't know what would be her diagnosis. And that looks quite nice, actually, the colours. But basically, I'm a bit concerned for her. She does, this is a stabilising image. She's not a very happy person, folks, and I just want to make her happy, but I can't. She likes to hear from me on the phone. I talk to her almost twice a day, every day on the phone, as much as I can, or sometimes at least once a day. So I try to keep in touch with her. It's nice to talk to her because I'm lonely myself without Luigi, and I just need to talk to someone. Most of the people I call friends basically deserted me, so I don't have any affinity with them anymore. I don't care about them anymore, so I just don't really. So I basically just talk to my mum a lot. So I'm wondering if we don't want to get rid of that. Use stupid user interface, folks. We're just going to warm that up a bit. But yeah, I do get lonely, and so does my mum. So we talk to each other a lot, which is really nice. It's really good to be able to talk to someone who cares about me. I don't have that feeling with people I once knew who just abandoned me when I myself was suffering a crisis. And it seems funny that it's funny how in life, at the times when you need them most, your friends often leave you behind and let you down. And it's not a nice thing to deal with that. Now I'm wondering, going to make a better one. This is not an easy one to do, folks. I like this one because I like the little floral bits. I just can't seem to get a piece that's really good. I'm actually going to take that hue and switch it back to where we had it before. But yeah, sometimes at the most critical moments in your life, your friends let you down. They don't want to know you. They don't care about you anymore. And it's the most horrible feeling to have to go through that. So I'm going to try that again. It's a horrible feeling having to go through that, folks, when your friends just do the fucking dirty on you and leave you alone. And they're not friends, and they turn out not to be your fucking friends. And I don't care anymore. My only true friend is Luigi, but I'm unable to contact him at the moment. I'm away from him. I'm lonely. I'm sad. I myself feel like it's a bit of a... Now that looks nice, but I don't like that part. It's funny, I'm only getting parts of it that I like and parts of it I hate. I can't get a really good piece where I've got an overall good setting with this. So let's just try that again. But basically, I don't feel like I belong with those people that I once knew. I don't feel like I have a place in their life anymore. So I'm not going to bother trying to win my way back into them. I've overcome my own crisis, but I still have the fallout from it. And those people I once trusted with my welfare are no longer trustworthy. Now we can use this one. So I no longer feel like they care about me, or they just care about their cliquey group of friends, their friends that had no problems. And we've got a problem with the toner here. It's rubbing off. It's bloody awful. It's going to ruin this a bit. But basically, I've given up on these people now. They've given up on me, so I'm going to give up on them, and I'm not going to fucking waste my time and energy trying to restore something that simply isn't restorable. I've got very important things I'm trying to do, because my crisis has literally has put me back a couple of decades, and I don't have people that can help me on a regular basis. Oh yeah, I do get help. I do get some help with the house cleaning and that, because I'm really no good at it. But basically, I don't have any friends who I see. I don't see anyone except primarily my mum and some helpers that I have who help out with my house cleaning, because because of my disabilities, I'm unable to look after my own place on my own. So I need that sort of help to keep my place from becoming a squalid mess. Otherwise, I would be living in squalor, because I'm not really good at housework. But basically, my mum just feels really scared, and I know how she feels. I'm pretty sure I can relate to her through my own experience. Everything just scares her, and she has problems with her neighbours. Some of her neighbours give her a hard time, but she has got some good ones as well that she talks to, which is really nice. It's nice that she's got some kind of social life. She's not totally isolated. She's not quite as isolated as I am, because I'm pretty much on my own. I don't have anyone to talk to in my own unit. I don't talk to the neighbours. I'm not a neighbour person. I'm always afraid something will go wrong, so I tend to just keep to myself. I tend to keep to myself, folks, when it comes to being in the neighbourhood. I do say hello to people, but I'm sure they feel a bit shy as well. I am a bit shy of people in some ways, with neighbours. I just want everything to go well. I don't want to have problems like what my mum's got with her neighbours. Some of them, not all of them. But basically, I do feel sad for her, and I don't feel terribly sad, but I do feel sorry for her that she's going through this shit and she can't seem to find her way out. I mean, I'm all right. I'm fine, folks. Don't worry about me. It's her that I'm concerned for. And her neighbours just upset her so much. But, you know, let's see how this turns out. This is going to be a rather prolongated demo. I don't know whether I should have enlarged it the way I did. We'll see how we go. I'm actually thinking there might have been a better way to arrange these pieces. I'm actually thinking... I'm trying to think how to do it, folks. It's not easy trying to get these to look good. That looks almost like a love heart. But I wish I had the money and the time to go see Mum, and I've got the money to travel. It's just I can't afford to buy her any gifts. You know, it's too expensive. And they probably mark the gifts up anyway around Mother's Day. Or do they actually, or they have sales, I guess. I guess that's what this pamphlet is about. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, happy Mother's Day. And if I go to air on television, my mummy, Cuzzy, I wish you the happy Mother's Day from me to you. All right? If I go on television, that's what I'm hoping to give to you, Mum, is a happy Mother's Day. I love you. Gotta go.